Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to an exam week in my life. Yes, I know it's quite random to have exams in March, but you may or may not know I am currently doing a master's online at UCL and apparently they decided to give us exams in March. So yeah, my exam was on Thursday of this week, but we are going to jump back to Monday so that I can give you a bit of an introduction and preface this semi-stressful exam week. Okay, so my Monday. How was my Monday? It was pretty normal. I started with my emails and admin. I did some tutoring preparation with Milka, who looks so cute right now, but honestly, don't be deceived. She is, as I've said before, quite distracting. But you know, I was grateful for her company on that Monday morning. And later on, I had a university call, and this was about an assessment that we were starting. As part of our weekly tasks for that week, we had to do these statistics refresher courses. Right at the start of this video, I am going to say a huge thank you to Skillshare, who I've mentioned a lot before, but they are sponsoring today's video. So since I had quite a busy week coming up, I thought I would just mention Ali's productivity masterclass, so by Ali Abdal on Skillshare. And you know, during quite stressful times like this, I'm often like, I don't have enough time to do anything, but watching this class honestly reminded me that the myth of I don't have time is seriously a myth, and you really just need to get that out of your head. Honestly, Skillshare is so great for that small boost of motivation that you may need, and it has thousands of courses. I guarantee you will find something to enjoy. So yeah, the first 1,000 of you to click the link in the description box will get a free trial of a premium membership. So yeah, definitely check them out down below, join a really fun community, and yeah, thank you again Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Okay, so in terms of preparation for my exam, there wasn't too much that I could do, although I was going back over some lecture notes. And so this is what I was doing here. I was going over my notes and making some rough notes alongside. And then later that evening, I was just going through some of the lecture recordings for that week. And here I was actually watching a documentary alongside writing up my notes from the lectures. It's gonna be a stressful week. Hello everyone, hi. It's currently Monday evening. So yeah, essentially welcome to an exam week. I have an exam this Thursday. It's like, oh, why do my classes always do that? It's gonna be such a busy week and kind of semi-stressful, but anyway, it's all fun and games. I just had a shower, but the water went cold, absolutely freezing at the end. Like, how rude is that? Emily literally must have taken all the water today. She was in the shower for such a long time. Okay, one of my goals is to have more cold showers, but like, I'm not gonna have a cold shower when I don't want to. I will let you know when I successfully have at least one cold shower. Anyway, on Tuesday I started my day with the statistics courses, and then Tuesdays, you guys should know the drill by now. I have a tutorial every Tuesday at 11 AM, and then after that I was going through some more lectures up until I had a tutoring session. So yeah, this is me as usual with my setup. I have my phone and my whiteboard which shares on the screen. I just use QuickTime, it's really easy, and then I just needed to finish the statistics courses. We had to do like 3 refresher courses. I remember doing literally all of that and so much more at Cambridge, like in first year of my undergrad, when I did like maths for biologists or math bio. It was just the most intense maths course in general that I have ever done in my life, and all of that was just coming flooding back, like ANOVA and chi-squared and t-tests and z-scores and everything in statistics. I now want to read this paper which I have up, but essentially I just wanted to fill you in on this exam because I realized that we haven't spoken about it yet and you don't really know what this exam is. We started cancer immunology at the start of this year, so in our second term, and this exam is for that module, so cancer immunology. We had like a Zoom call last Friday and we were told about the exam. It's called a data analysis assessment. We're not like manipulating data, but we're having to interpret data and draw conclusions from data and like critically evaluate the data, like highlight the strengths and limitations and potential future directions and stuff like this. I feel like it's gonna have a lot of like flow cytometry stuff. I love trying to predict what's gonna come up in exams, but yeah, because obviously everything is happening online, this exam is an online open book 24-hour exam. So what that essentially means is that we will have a 24-hour period to do this exam. I really don't know how I feel about that, because on the one hand, yeah, it's not very stressful, like you have this 24-hour window, but on the other hand, I will not be able to stop thinking about this exam for that whole 24 hours. Obviously, I'm not going to be working on it for 24 hours because it's going to be released at midnight on Wednesday, so like tomorrow, and then we have to submit it before Thursday at midnight. So I'm not obviously going to be working midnight to midnight. No way. I am going to make my plan tomorrow, decide what I'm gonna do. As a guide, they said like it should take about 3 hours, and I mean, we do have a maximum word limit. We might have to like make a visual representation of something. I feel like I could sit there trying to make things perfect, which is why I'm kind of stressing out. I don't know, let me know if you've done a 24-hour online exam before. I right now am going to read this paper, as I said. This paper was to do with cancer immunology, and speaking of like biology, I recently posted my first ever biology themed video where I just talk about biology. Definitely let me know if you want to see more of those because I had so much fun filming it. We've now jumped to later that evening, so Mum and I were just going through some financial stuff for Holygemia in particular, and then Milka joined me so we could do some editing. She has to sit right in front of the MacBook. Like in that small space, she will squeeze her little bum. Oh, stretch. Oh, yawn. Yeah, I need some water. Where's my water? I put it up here because when milk is on my desk, she has a tendency to A, drink from it, and B, spill it. Yeah, honestly, that is such a disaster when she does that because, oh my gosh, let's not even talk about it. We're gonna jump to Wednesday morning. So as I said, yesterday evening I was editing. I just wanted to finish that in the morning, and as usual I do emails and stuff, and I was making notes on this paper that I'd highlighted the other day. Okay, hello. Hey guys, it is Wednesday the 3rd, and it's, you know, the day before the exam. I am getting ready to go on a run. This morning I had the conversation with Dad, which I'd been putting off having because I knew he would be quite disheartened. I said to him, I was like, Dad, you cannot play the trombone tomorrow. Like, I'm really sorry, but you just can't. Everyone in the house basically knows that I have an exam. As I've said before, when I did my MCQ exams earlier this year, it's just really weird to be doing an exam at home with everyone here. With exams, for me, it's always the unknown. As soon as you start an exam and you know what you're faced with, you have to just deal with it. But it's the anxious feelings and those worried feelings before an exam because you don't know what's coming up. You can't really see actually on camera, but it's really foggy today outside. So we're gonna run through some fog this morning. Okay, so after running through some foggy fields, I got back and I had a Q&A session after I'd had my breakfast, and then I finished editing that video. I actually didn't think I'd get it done, but I felt super on it. I also wanted to clean my room because I wanted to have a clean room for an exam. Is that strange? I don't know. Anyway, I did that, and then essentially going back to my exam preparation. So I didn't film much of my exam preparation on Monday or Tuesday because I was just doing it when I had a bit of spare time. And you know, Wednesday evening I dedicated just, you know, going back over some notes, but as I said, I really couldn't do much. As I said before, I was just going over some lecture notes. They said to focus on the experimental techniques, and you know, I had in mind flow cytometry, and on this piece of paper I was just writing up some of the key information that I could have on hand and, you know, refer to really easily. So yeah, basically in summary of Wednesday evening, it was just get in exam mode. Okay, so my exam comes out in 27 minutes. The more I think about this 24-hour exam thing, the more I'm like, oh my gosh. Not really sure if I'm ready to do it, but as I said, I'm gonna go to bed. I am going to wake up at like 7 AM. And yeah, I just want to make sure I have enough sleep because it's the worst thing to not have enough sleep. But yeah, I should really be going to bed right now. I shouldn't really be talking to you. I'm really sorry. But yeah, I will get up at 7. I'm gonna set my alarms. We need a lot of backup alarms. I'm gonna put my phone on my desk so I have to physically get up. As long as the volume is high enough, I will hear it. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Okay, good morning guys. It's exam day. The exam has officially been out for like, you know, 7.5 hours. I'm up and I'm ready to like start the exam. I had a bit of a stressful moment in the middle of the night because I went to the toilet at like 3 AM and I take my phone to the toilet to use it as a torch, and I saw that there had been some WhatsApp messages from our group chat, like our master's group chat, and a lot of people were like, where's the exam paper, where's the exam paper? And I feel like they were looking at it at midnight, and I was like, oh my gosh, I should have looked at it before midnight, but no. I tried to calm down. I was like, Holly, you just do you. like comparing yourself to other people and thinking about what other people are doing is the worst thing you can do. But anyway, we're gonna start it now. Yeah, like if I'd have looked at it at midnight, I would have been so tempted to start it, and I wouldn't have probably slept because I would have been thinking about the questions. Let's open this exam. Okay, I found it. Okay, how many questions? There are 7 questions. Okay, it's got loads of figures and diagrams and okay, it's flow cytometry. Didn't I tell you it was gonna be flow cytometry? I am so semi-happy because that's just a really good feeling when I guess correctly. Okay, sorry. Right, let's read this. Single cell suspensions analysis was then performed by flow cytometry to study tumor infiltrating immune. Okay, so first of all, I find it so strange that this is me literally in the exam. But we had this same situation when I was doing my multiple choice exams earlier this year. Anyway, essentially the game plan. So I tried to do as much of the exam in like 3 hours as possible, and I essentially managed to go through all of the questions and answer all of them as like a first draft, although the last question was the biggest question and I needed to spend a bit more time on that one in particular. And I also wanted to go back and add references because they said we could add those. But yeah, just like any normal day for me, I worked in the morning and then I came downstairs and made my breakfast, so my classic green smoothie. I was not gonna have anything different, and yeah, I felt pretty stressed, I'm not gonna lie, but I made sure that I regularly took breaks. I would just stand up and randomly start jogging on a spot or doing some random stretching like this. It was just so strange. So there's something in my teeth. Anyway, I am fully like thinking about this exam right now. Anyway, I just wanted to say I have done like a first draft of all my answers to the questions, and now what I therefore need to do is read back over my answers and check them. And I also want to see if I can get any references, just do more research basically. That's what I want to do. Oh my gosh, fresh air feels like such a blessing right now. I literally just needed to come out, stretch my legs, you know, get some fresh air. This is exactly what I envisioned coming out on a walk today. Just walking amongst the trees, nothing else, no people, no humans, just trees and me and mud. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna come out, try and clear my head, but the only thing I've thought about on this walk so far is this exam. I mean, not like the content of the exam, but just like the whole 24-hour exam as a thing and how much I do not like it. My neurons in my brain are like firing at 1 billion miles per hour right now, and they are not slowing down anytime soon, I can tell you that. Like, there is so much going on inside my head right now. Like, where do I start? There's so much I need to say. My stress levels are quite high. Well, they're gonna be high when it's an exam, you know. I'm on high alert, high stress levels. I'm not the friendliest person to be around in an exam, and I mean, this isn't like a normal exam situation. Right now I kind of just want to curl up in a ball and cry and not do this exam. Not because the exam is necessarily like bad, but this whole 24-hour exam thing I just do not like. I really don't like it. It's horrible, because to me an exam means, you know, I'm gonna be stressed. That's normal, but exams don't normally last like 24 hours. So being on high alert and having high stress levels for this like whole period, it's not great. Like, I am so far away from Earth right now. My brain is just somewhere else and I can't even tell you where that is, but there's just so much going on. I would love to say that I just sat down for like 3 or even 4 hours, did the exam, submitted it, and was like, you know, that is the exam, done and dusted. I knew I wouldn't have been able to do that, and I just can't do that because we were given a 24-hour period. To me, I'm like, I need to utilize, you know, a good chunk of that 24 hours to do this exam and try and make my answers as good as possible. And in that respect, it doesn't feel like an exam. It feels like a piece of coursework that I've left to the last minute and that I'm trying to do in 24 hours. That is how it feels to me, and I don't like that at the moment, especially because I have all this time, or because it's a long exam. I'm just overthinking everything, or I'm thinking too broad, because I have so many things that I could say. I'm like, Holly, look at that, research that quickly, add that reference there. And I can't do that because I don't have like more than 24 hours, you know? If someone could hear me right now, they'd be like, what is wrong with this girl? Anyway, I'm gonna get on my walk, Is there someone? I'm really like jittery. I keep thinking there's people around me. Yeah, I think I just need to say to myself that at a set time this evening, I'm gonna submit my exam, be done by that time, Holly, and just wave goodbye. Otherwise it could be endless, and it is pretty like traumatizing. It's really horrible and stressful, as you've probably gathered from this random splurge of Holly's thoughts. So, oh my gosh, it's taken me such a long time to like find the references I wanted. But yeah, one final check and then I'm submitting it. Okay, that's it. Maybe my glasses might help me spot some mistakes. I don't know, magic glasses, is that a thing? I was really hoping and praying for that, just to look for, you know, any hidden mistakes and make sure it all made sense. But yeah, this is just me reading it out loud, going through it one more time before I finally waved goodbye and just like sent it off. Announcement, we are submitting. I am out of water and I'm so thirsty right now. Submit paper, add submission. Oh my gosh, relief. Oh my gosh, I can finally breathe. What a day, what a long day it has been. So I'm really confused with the days right now, but apparently it's Friday, so we're gonna roll with that. But yeah, I am very glad the exam is done. Oh my gosh, do I not have any more exams? Well, I have like coursework and I have my project and like my big dissertation and stuff, but I don't think I have any more exams. That's so good. Wow. We had a package arrive today. Something I ordered last week from Depop arrived today. It arrived yesterday, but I didn't open it yesterday. This top is currently on the floor. Mom was like, Holly, that's very bright and colourful for you. I know, isn't it? But as we know, I'm trying to be more creative with my style and my fashion, and I saw this on Depop and I really liked it. It is secondhand, it's used. I got it for £10 and that included postage, and I thought that was really good. It's from Urban Outfitters and it's in really good condition. I'm obviously not going to put it on right now, but can you kind of get the vision? This is what it kind of looks like. Yeah, I will put that on tomorrow and show you. Anyway, it's currently 3:22. I just need to update the bullet journal. Then I'm going on a walk with Dad. Something I was really excited to do after I'd finished my exam was to just, you know, de-stress, sit on the sofa with Mum, and we resumed watching Spinning Out. So this is the program we were watching on Netflix. And then I spent the rest of the evening trying to catch up on some editing, and then I also did some reading of a paper later that evening because I love biology too much. And as you guys know, I apparently like reading now, and I try to do this most evenings before I go to bed. On Saturday, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was still behind on emails, so I did those, and I also planned my next morning routine recreation before I did more editing. As you can see, I was behind on a few things. Final Cut keeps freezing all the time this morning. I cannot be dealing with this. I did not film how annoyed I got that morning, but anyway, I also made a post on Instagram for our Holly Jumia page, and these are some testimonials if you want to check those out. Look at these daffodils Mum put inside. Cute! These are Mum's like plants on the windowsill. We've had these ones for quite a while, but we have some daffodils inside. This is Mum's aloe vera plant. I'm gonna add some Thrive powder to my smoothie today. But yeah, anyway, it's been a good morning. Got a lot of stuff done. We're gonna do some editing now because I filmed a video this morning. Yeah, this was really spontaneous. I didn't plan to do it this way, but as I was getting ready, I just decided to give you guys some updates, mostly regarding my degree, so our projects and stuff. That is already on my channel, obviously, and I also answered the question that I always get asked. It's like, Holly, why did I apply to UCL and not Cambridge? So yeah, you can check that out. But anyway, later that evening, I decided to get started on some of the lectures for next week just to get on top of it. And I continued to do that on Sunday morning before I then officially got ready to film a few videos. So I put my hair in my space buns because I am loving space buns again. And yes, as you can see, I was wearing my new top. Honestly, I love the colors in this top. Also these grapes, yes. But the whole vibe of this top, I feel like it's very appropriate for spring. And yeah, as I said, I got this second hand and I just highly recommend doing a bit of digging on Depop to find like really cute gems. What do we think of this top? I'm going to show you what it looks like in the mirror, but I love it. I think it's so nice. This is what it looks like. I'm just wearing it with these like leggings. I actually didn't do my space buns very tight for this video, so I might keep them in the whole day because They look cute, right? But yeah, this outfit, I've got my earrings in, I've got my cuff in. These are both from Ana Luisa. Okay, so I'd basically filmed one full video and then the intro for another all in one. And after I'd imported a lot of that footage, I was then writing up some lecture notes alongside watching another documentary we were told to watch. Do you want to explain what they are, Mum?
Well, they're just chocolate chip sort of cookies, but I made them much bigger than they should have been. Oh, Holly's
I'm sorry. Come on, people know that you wear that top all the time, Mum. We need to have a serious conversation about Mum's piece of hot tops. I wore a new top today. I know I've changed, but I'm making the effort, so you should make the effort as well.
New top, right?
That's mine, that I gave to you.
Holly, you're covered. Why? Oh, what about my baking? I've got hair going
I just had milk on me.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, they have chocolate chips in, obviously.
Yes, chocolate chip cookies. Hard on the outside, but then it's divine on the inside. They're not warm now, but they're...
Mum, what have you done?
Why, what's the matter with them?
Joking.
I'm like, what? Not that soft bit, the contrast is really good. I'm impressed. It's a bit like a cake, isn't it?
No, it's not really a cake. It's definitely more like a biscuit.
Yes, look at the texture show.
Yeah.
All those chocolate chips there.
Oh yeah, you see that?
Oh. Next time I might try putting it in some salted caramel. I've got some.
So lockdown 3.0, Mum takes on Netflix and baking. What's next? Your next hobby?
Oh, I see. Well, gardening's continuing. Okay, what have you done? Rating. Okay, you're rating out of 10.
I'd
Do you
say
think they're a little bit sweet? Do you think maybe
No.
Do you think they're right?
Yeah, I think they're good. I'd say 8.9.
Whoa! Bake Off!
What would you give yourself?
Oh, 10 out of 10.
Oh, obviously. You're gonna post it on your Instagram. Step up your Instagram game.
Do a mix of oat flour and...
Sorry.
What are you doing?
Oh, can we also say a rating out of 10? How stressful was my online exam the other day? I'm asking for you.
Oh, it was awful, awful. Please, UCL, if you're listening to this, never give Holly 24 hours to do a test.
How stressful out of 10 was it?
Oh, I'd say a 9.6.
So yeah, let's just say this week started off quite stressful. It peaked on the day of my exam, and then by the end of it, I felt, you know, pretty back to normal. And personally, that post-exam feeling, I love that because, as I said, you know, you just wave goodbye to the exam and you take it off in the bullet journal. I will end this weekly vlog, I feel. This is my exam weekly vlog, obviously. Let's just not even cast our minds back to that exam. Let's just move on. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. As usual, like if you did, comment down below, subscribe, hit the bell. Did I say that really fast? Yes, I did. But yeah, I will speak to you as always in another video.